What I want you to understand, guys, is that your body gets you seen, and that is it. It's your presence and your swagger, guys, that makes you unforgettable and keeps a woman in your life. Because with Instagram and TikTok, where females can instantly go online and find an attractive guy, females just don't want to stare at another attractive guy. What I've realized is that women do not chase. They typically respond. They respond to the attention that you bring, the focus, and the mastery that you have about yourself. It's not always about how big you are as a guy. Women are not running up calculations in their head about your exact muscle percentage, guys. She is trying to feel something when she is in your presence. But if you're jacked with no presence, guys, she sees you, she's going to keep walking. What I need you to realize, guys, is that women want to feel like they're in the gravity of a man. You know, they want to feel that presence, that power, that second half of the equation most men never develop in their lifetime. See, I remember when I had finally got in shape. I was lean, dialed in on my photos on dating apps, and women started matching up with me like crazy. I had the attention. But here's the part that no one tells you, guys. If I would have showed up on those dates with these females, unsure, nervous, game would have been over. I walked in with my chest open, my voice steady, and my eyes locked in on these females. I listened more than I spoke, and I led these conversations. See, guys, you can go and build up your body that makes her curious, but it's always going to be the presence that makes her feel safe opening up, the presence that makes her respect you, and it's the presence that makes her want to please you. If you're just jacked with no presence, guys, it's like you're a museum piece. Nice to look at, no one touches, right? But when you have both, now you become a dangerous man. Presence for a man is stillness, is patience. It moves like you got nothing to prove and everything to protect. It's speaking with intention, locking eyes and letting her know and feel, exactly what your words convey, right? It's about being aware of your body and your tone and your energy as you move throughout social settings, and never letting the world pull you off your center. See, when you have presence, guys, she feels it in her core. She starts to feel this in her stomach. So guys, here's a few things that I would recommend you practice in order to improve in presence. And this first one is going to sound, corny as hell, but I'm telling you, it's going to work. I used to do this, and you'll be surprised that when you see how you actually look, you can actually, take accountability and make these changes. And so the first one is just simply filming yourself inside of your home. Just film yourself walking, in a straight line, very relaxed, not trying to overdo it and not trying to think about it. When I did this, you'll be surprised at how many times I had slouch posture, and, just my steps were, it didn't look bold, is what I'm trying to say. And so then you can ask yourself, would you see yourself as a person that's worth respecting, that commands attention? This is going to be key, and you have to take accountability and be truthful about it. So that's the first thing, is to film yourself walking. The second thing is practice silence. A lot of guys fumble because they can't sit in their own silence. They always have to react to women's emotions as soon as they start to say something, right? And the more you can get comfortable in silence, guys, the more you make people gravitate and listen to what you have to say. They feel that sense of leadership and respect because they see that you are cool, calm, and collected, and not necessarily fazed by the emotional chaos going on around you. So that's the second thing, is practice being in your own silence. The third thing, guys, is to practice holding eye contact in a seductive way. And what I mean by this is, don't be a damn tryhard, but know when to have and lock, eyes with a woman and get her intrigued with that mysterious look, right? And then know when to, kind of break away to kind of make her also feel comfortable. This is going to take practice. It's going to take you interacting with multiple females in order for you to pick up the right balance. But here's the one thing that you don't want to do, and that's get inside of your head when you're trying to do this. The fourth thing is speak with your diaphragm. A lot of guys get very throaty and they're very fast, like, hey, what you doing? No, guys, practice slowing down. Practice trying to lower your tone. You may want to record yourself talking, because the more you hear yourself talk, the better you can make adjustments. So this is also going to help with making your words hold more weight whenever you're talking to a female. Females, they can get bubbly. They can feel, energetic. Let them be that. But for you want to be calm. You want to be composed. If you tell a joke, you can do it in a certain type of way, but it doesn't have to be over the top. Again, you want to remain a foundation, her rock. And when she sees that, I guarantee you, like, say for instance, when you start to smile on vacation, or you tell a joke and it's really funny and she starts to laugh, she's going to appreciate that 10 times more than if you've always been a jokester with a high-pitched voice, not having that masculine essence, right? So keep those 4 things in mind. The 4th thing is speaking with your diaphragm, guys. Slow the hell down, speak directly, and you will get your words across firmly. So ultimately, guys, you have worked your ass off to build up that body, and that's why women are swiping right on you, right? That's why you get stared at, and that's why women hit follow on social media. But the body alone isn't enough. You have to keep this in mind. See, if you don't carry it with power, guys, with presence, it's just a decoration. The reality is, from my experience, I have had to cultivate my life to be the full package. And that is what the modern man has to do if you want to have success, not only with dating, because, getting in shape is not about, the attraction of dating. That is a plus, but also with attracting money. The more I have worked on my physique, which led to my presence, which led to the mentality that I move with, the more I've been able to attract success, more success with women when it came down to more opportunities, and also just being, peaceful in my own masculine energy, in my own masculine essence. Men have to work on becoming a full package, and your physique plus your presence is going to make you the full package, which is going to make you a dangerous man. And this isn't because, again, and get this out of your mind that, oh, women are demanding it. Forget that. I'm doing this for me. It feels good to be at my top notch game. And then when I'm ready, say for instance, if I wasn't in a relationship, I'm already in shape. I don't have to, get in shape in order to go attract a woman. I can focus on business, making more money, doing what I need to do as a man with my son. And then when I'm ready, if I was single, I can be like, you know what? I choose you. I don't have to go into the gym, spend another 3 years to get in shape, and then go pick a woman. And this is what I'm trying to teach you, is the man that is always prepared and ready will get all the damn options. And as long as you're working on your physique and coupling that with your presence, guys, I'm telling you, the world will become your oyster. And physique, again, will open up the doors, and presence will have you owning rooms and social settings that you never even imagined, guys. So if you master both, you don't compete with other guys. You start to dominate.